Well, new figures from the ACCC, they reveal that Australians lost more than $323 million to scammers, and that's up 84% since 2020. Phishing scams, which take personal information from users, including credit card information, made up a quarter of all reports. Let's get more with Stephen Fenech, our editor of Tech Guide. So, Steve, good morning. Australians losing a record $323 million in scams. That's just extraordinary.
Good morning, Janie. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is. It is really worrying. This is from ACCC ScamWatch. So, as you said, 84% increase on 2020's figures. That's a staggering $323 million. And investment scams seem to be the most popular. People thinking they can get rich quick and lured into investing into various things. That was the most popular scam, and the most popular age group, interestingly too, with people over 65. I think the more trusting part of the population, who probably have less experience with technology than most, they're the ones who were the victims. Another interesting stat too was the fact that text messages had overtaken emails as the more popular way of being contacted. And I think everyone can admit to receiving a few text messages during the pandemic. So I think the most popular one was the your parcel is being rerouted. Click here. A lot of people, of course, during the pandemic had ordered things online, and a lot of them unfortunately fell victim. But it is a worrying state where these scams are becoming even more prevalent. And in terms of protecting yourself, look, yes, you can have strong passwords for your computer and two-factor authentication, but it just comes down to just using your common sense. So I think the first rule of thumb is that if it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So avoid that. If you are receiving a text message or an email that appears to be from a bank or other institution that you may know of or maybe even part of, check with that institution. Don't just click on links randomly. That's how people get into trouble. So whether it's a text message or an email, it's really important that you think twice before clicking, because that's how they get you into the scams. They think that they present something of interest, that something that either presents urgency for you to have to act right away, or an opportunity for you to make money. So they're the things you need to watch out for. And if you avoid those things, then you will avoid becoming a victim like so many other Australians, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just worrying, as you said. And also phone calls, Steve. A lot of people getting calls. I got one from Russia the other day. I don't know anyone from Russia. But what do you do? Like, when you get a text or a phone number, do you block them?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and of course, if you don't know the number, don't answer the call. Try to block the number. What happens? They generate these random numbers that come through on your phone. And yeah, the one in your case, you said it was clearly from somewhere from Russia, so you thought, well, I'm not going to answer that. But they do have the ability to spoof Australian numbers. So you could have a scammer calling you from the other side of the world, and the number appears to be just like a regular mobile number, and a lot of people answer those calls. Yes, you can block those numbers, but what happens? They just randomly generate another number that will appear on the screen, and that can still get through. But just stay vigilant. Don't answer those calls. Delete those text messages, and you should be safe.
All right, good advice. And what about Samsung? Because they've teased the release of its S22 Galaxy. That's ahead of the Unpacked event next month.
Yeah, this is the Galaxy S22, and Samsung released this little teaser video talking about this new device that's upcoming. Unpacked, they're saying it's going to be early to mid-February. Now, the big talk, though, in the last year has been the absence of an updated Galaxy Note. The Galaxy Note was a very popular part of the Samsung lineup, and by all accounts, it appears that the new Galaxy S22 Ultra will incorporate many of those features that were part of Galaxy Note, including the S Pen. So what will happen is that the S Pen will become part of the device. So like the Note, it slips inside the chassis of the phone, so it's always on hand. That is what we're hearing, that the S22 Ultra will have that capability. There'll be, from reports, there's going to be 3 Samsung models: the S22, S22 Plus, and the S22 Ultra. There's going to be triple camera systems on the S22 and S22 Plus, and a 5-camera system on the Ultra. So we're waiting. We're anticipating that in the next couple of weeks, and that's going to be Samsung's new flagship device.
All right, and it's almost back to school time. Boost Mobile has partnered with Coles Supermarket to release more refurbished iPhones.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, if you can't afford the new Samsung phone, of course, there is the opportunity to get a refurbished iPhone. And Boost Mobile has had a lot of success partnering with Coles. And what they're offering this time is the iPhone 8 for under $250, and the iPhone XR. That's one of the first all-screen iPhones, so no home button. That's going to be under $500 at $499 as well. And these phones have gone through a rigorous 72-point check. So every aspect of the phone has been checked to make sure it's in perfect working order. Even the look of the phone, the aesthetics of the phone has been checked, and the phones have even been checked against lost and stolen police databases, so that you know that you're getting the real deal. They also come with a 12-month warranty as well. So even though it's a refurbished device that's a few years old, you still get that 12-month warranty. And as you said, back to school time, it's ideal for parents who may be buying their child who may be starting high school their first phone. So here's an opportunity to get them an iPhone out of the gate for a more affordable price through Coles and Boost Mobile.
And watch out for those scams on those phones.
Absolutely right. Yeah, stay aware, stay alert.
All right. Thanks as always, Steve. See you next week.
Thanks, Janie.